Hey, my people, I bring you hot and spicy news from the palace of Ooni. How are you guys doing? Hey, my people, this is a very wonderful news that I have here. Yes, so I greet you a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time that this message is coming to you. My people, the everything that is happening in the internet is no longer news. Yeah, it's no longer news that in Ile-Ife Palace, people is alleged that there is katakata deal. Now the Olori's wives, the Ifa wives, they are set to, they are ready for divorce. My people, as Kabiyesi as alleged to have prepared their divorce papers. Yes, my people, so based on that, if a priest has come to warn Kabiyesi seriously that you have to do one before you count two, that you cannot just go to two without counting one, my people. What does he mean? He is trying to remind Kabiyesi that before he married these women into the palace, that he did something traditional before he married them. That setting them free is not just waking up to sign a divorce paper and leave. That he has to also do a traditional thing also. So they are going to organize what is called a traditional set free festival for the Ifa wives. Yes, that is why what they said, if a priest told Kabiyesi that he's not just going to leave those oloris to go like that, that if it is only to sign the divorce papers without doing this festival of set free for the oloris, that it means that the oloris are still his wife, that what the gods of their land understand is tradition. That tradition is very, very important in whatever he is going to do. That he should not just wake up and ask them to leave, or wake up and ask them, okay, if you sign the papers, you should leave. That even before he makes a move to human right to court for a dissolving of the marriage, that he has to first meet up with the traditional requirements. Yes, that a lot of things are going to be involved to do this festival of set free. And that even Queen Naomi, before Queen Naomi is going to come into the palace, come back to the palace fully, that to ensure that there is no spiritual togetherness or anything that is tying the king and the Ifa wife spiritually, that they are going to be sure they have concluded this festival of set free for the oloris that Kabiyesi want them to go. So my people, they said this is what Ifa priest told Kabiyesi, and it just struck on Kabiyesi that it is true, because maybe he has forgotten. So right now they say they are making preparations for the traditional set free festival, and this has to be done fast. They said if a priest told Kabiyesi, according to the information we heard, as it is rumored, that this has to be done fast. It's not going to be done after Queen Naomi must have returned. That if Kabiyesi wants it to be as effective as ever, that he is supposed to welcome Olori Naomi as a single man, as a man who has determined what he needed. Even if, I don't know, people are saying, what about Dr. Elizabeth? He told her, if you want to keep Dr. Elizabeth, then you have to welcome Olori Naomi first as a single man. Before that, Olori Naomi has to still be the first among others. So I don't know right now if Dr. Elizabeth is going to be included in the set free festival for the Oloris. They said they're going to do it. That normally the Oloris are not supposed to be there. Whether they are there or they are not there, it doesn't really matter. Because if you say make we wait for the Oloris to be there, they might not come. Yes, because if they know that this is what they are going to do, of course there is no how they are going to hide it. Because if they are there, they will see everything going on. So I don't think there will be any need, because they didn't tell us if Oloris are going to be there, or that if they are not going to be there, my people. So that is the way we heard it, as it is being rumored that set free festival is supposed to be in the late hours of the day. I don't know whether it's going to be, but it's not going to be in the midnight, just late hours, maybe by time they said 8, 9, 10. That is when they will do it. And after they are done, yes, then anytime the Oloris now decide to move, if they eventually decide to move, that anywhere they are, if they are with another man, if they are married, remarried, that it's not going to affect Kabiyesi. That if Kabiyesi do not do this set free festival, though it's going to cost him much, because they said it's not a small festival. It is going to be a festival of gathering where people will come and witness that on so date Kabiyesi untie himself from these oloris, and that everybody now is free. That is not something that you will just say with your mouth. You are going to do a festival, do some rituals and these traditional things that follow suit. So my people, we can now see that to untie this oloris, their freedom no be is not as easy as we think. All these kingship and all these royalties, they have, sometimes they are too complicated to understand. Look at us being happy that, oh, finally the oloris are going out, they are going to sign divorce papers and move. Imagine what we are hearing again, that there's going to be a festival of set free. Me, I'm just hearing that one for the first time. I've not heard about it before. But just to make you understand that I'm not the one that said it, it's alleged. So as I heard, I said, let me tell you people, because I owe you a gist. Yes, I owe you gist on daily basis. Yes, my correct people. So right now, they said they're going to and they said Olori Naomi is not supposed to be there also. That all the Oloris are not supposed to be there. They are not going to be there. It is not like, it's not a must. But if anyone chooses to stay, they can stay, because their attention is not really needed. It's just there the king saying, okay, I untie myself from all these people, and they have untied, I've given them the freedom they need. Sorry guys, that was my son disturbing all these children. So as we are saying, so that is a must. Like if a priest is saying it's a must thing to do. I don't know if you are getting the whole gist now. So for all, a lot of people that are happy, we just have to know that no be small journey. This is not a small journey, my people. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. They say this set free festival is a must thing to do, and it's not a small festival. They have their requirements that they need to fulfill to meet up. That Kabiyesi has the requirements he needs to meet up before this festival can go through. So they say right now they are making plans on how to do the festival. Yeah, the things they need to buy, some of the traditional things they need to get, and they need to get things from each of the villages of the Ifa wives. You can see why I said it's not a small festival. Imagine they will have to get, I don't know, the items they said they are going to get in each of the villages that these oloris come from. They must get an item from each of the villages to represent their villages, and that to speak with the deity of their villages, that from so they cease to be a husband and wife. Yes, so that everybody, the atmosphere, the gods will bear, the land will bear witness. So my people, that is what they said. Don't remember the alleged news we are having now, we are hearing, is that Ooni of Ife has been advised by Ifa priest that he has to do a set-free festival for Ifa wives first before the normal divorce process. In other words, so that he can free himself and free his family, that if anything the Ifa wives want to do to him will no longer affect him, will no longer affect his families and the people that he wants to keep back. So my people, I don't know what's your opinion on this. You can see that bringing back with Naomi is not an easy thing. But then the king is really trying all the best he can. We can see that he's really making moves. So my correct people, make una shook mouth for this matter and let us hear your opinion about this. Do you really think it is necessary to do this set-free festival, or that they should just go ahead and banish this oloris, from the palace? My people, don't forget that every information here is all alleged. As I do not live in the palace, I do not stay with Kabiyesi. All right, you just have to hang around, because I am going to bring you more updates.